Hey gang, and welcome back to Allotment Newbie. My name's Jenna and we're at my allotment in Doncaster. Woo, woo, woo. I think we need a theme tune. It's turning into a bit of a drama every week. Anyway, so when I got here this morning, I decided to have a look to see if any wood chips been delivered. Now, I was told in a previous video on a comment that we do get some delivered for free. So I've just very quickly gone down. There was a little bit left. I've got a barrow load, which you'll see in the next part. And I'm going to start putting it on the paths because there's not enough to start putting it where the plum trees are because it'll just look weird. Anyway, so welcome back. A few little bits and pieces to do today, so I think it's time we got cracked on. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I know I'm daft. Right guys, so I've been and had a look to see if there's been any wood chip left because I've been made aware that we do get a delivery of it every now and then, so it's free, which is brilliant. It looks like we have had some and there's a little bit left which I could maybe start one of my paths with. So excited, let's go and get some. Hee hee. Right, so this is where it gets dropped off. It's not like proper wood chip, it's just everything that's been cut and shredded by tree surgeons or whatever it is you call these guys. Doesn't look like there's a lot, but I reckon I could get a barrow or two to get us started, and that is a massive bonus. Barrow load number one. I will come back for some more. I don't think I'll get a full barrow, but it's a blooming good start. So I'm going to put this wood chip on that path there. Hang on. Can't get my coordination when I'm looking up at the camera. And then this bit along here as well. This bit doesn't have any membrane. The bit that's going where the border is doesn't, but that's just going to get covered. I can always weed that little bit should I need to. So yeah, I'm just going to clear the stones that I've been pulling out of the ground when I've been sorting the beds out and stuff, and then we'll get it all on and it'll start looking like a proper allotment, I think. Hee. Right, let's get some work done. Time to sweat. I mean glow. I glow. Right, let me shift so you can actually see. Whoa. Now that's not a lot, but that's a one barrow. I don't think that's too bad. I'll tell you what, it's so nice to walk on instead of just mud or membrane. So I'm going to go and see if I can get a little bit more. See if we can just about get to the other end of the path over there. Fingers crossed, people. Fingers crossed. You know, I'm going to have to stop saying that. I rewatch my videos to, you know, learn, make sure I'm doing things right when I edit. And all I ever say is fingers crossed, so I do apologise if I say it another 1,000 times today. So, just been for barrow load number 2, and just as I was doing it, Mr. G pulled up and he's told me where I can get some more. So as you can see, I managed to get quite a bit done, look. I got all the way to the end, not quite to the end of there, all the way down this side. I'll just take you around here. Got this little bit done down here as well. So it looks alright, doesn't it? 3 barrows worth. If I could get the rest of the paths done on the rest of the allotment, it's going to look very aesthetically pleasing. Right, next job, people. Right, we're on the red brick road and we have this mud patch all the way along. So we're going to clear it out because it's right next to my wall here, and this is where we're going to put our tomatoes this year. This is going to be the most exciting bit you will ever see. Well, that was the most boring job ever, but got quite a bit digged over, so we need to put it all in the rubbish now. Ace. Hey gang, we're back. So we're gonna just dig this bit over here, plant some flower seeds and hope for the best. Just before I came over here, I put a bit more membrane down by the plum tree, which I've been trying to do for the last forever. So we'll show you that a bit later, because that's nearly ready for wood chip, etc. So I'm going to plant some sunflower seeds, some pansies, and it's called Miss Jekyll. It says an easy cottage garden favourite. So like I say, it's just to try and start getting things going, getting the buzzy bees in and everything. So we'll dig this over and then get some seeds in, kiddos. Right, let's crack on. I actually grew tomato plants down here last year and they did quite well, but the weeds were awful, so definitely need to get on top of that. Look at this. How did I miss that last year? It's a stone, it's massive. Yeah, I know you can see this stone. This is where we planted, this is where I planted the potato that I found that had been sprouting, but it's not come up yet. Should we have a dig and see what's happening with it? Because it was a potato from last year. I found it in a really most random of places. And it had started sprouting. So I thought, oh, I'll just plant it. See how it happens. What's a stone? I don't know what that is. That might have been the potato actually. So yeah, that didn't grow. So I can shift this big stone now. I've got a bit more space then for the flowers. Oh no, I'm telling a lie. There it is. I'll put that back in. I don't know what the other thing was. It was a bit squidgy, so I thought that's why it was the potato. Let's get it back in there, shall we? Right, big rock, we need you again. There we go. Right, let's dig this over, get these weeds dug. There was ants here as well last year. And I don't like them. You know, some people are scared of spiders, snakes, ants for me. Oh, no, no, no. I break out in a big sweat and run for my life. Another big rock. Seriously, how did I miss all these last year? Look at the size of it. I think we're ready to put some seeds in. We really could do with a border on here, just to make it so I don't stand on bits I shouldn't be standing on. Right. Right, let's have a look. Let's think about how we're going to do this. So the Miss Jekyll looks like it's one long stem, quite big. So I'm going to put them at the back and then put some pansies here. And then we'll see what happens. Right. Oh, these look like poppy seeds. They aren't obviously, but they look like them. See if I can show you before they blow away. Look like poppy seeds. Right. So if we go up to where the stick is, up to where we've just replanted that spud. I could do with something to make holes in the ground, but looks like I'll be using my finger. Blech, 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 blech. I think we'll do in between them then. Go away, Mr. Worm, you're in my way. Oh, that was disgusting. Oh, look at this. There's a worm that's just come out from underneath my blanket and it is huge. I'll show you in a minute. Let me just get these seeds done. Alright, let me grab you if I can. Can you see him? Huge, isn't he? He's fallen into one of my holes with the seeds, but at least you can see now. So I'm going to cover them up, I'll give them a water. So that's the Miss Jekyll. I'll show you the picture. It says Nigella on it. There you go. That's the other one I've got with a picture. And you mean, I'm sure you know what pansies are. Right, so I'll finish getting them sown and then we'll give them the water. Hey gang. So I've put in the seeds that we were going to plant. So in this top corner here, if I can just get it right, sunflowers, and then this little patch here, pansies, and I've forgotten the name already. Oh, what was it called again? Nigella? Nigella. Miss Jekyll. Those ones. So fingers crossed, but guess what? I get to use my very own watering can this time. I've actually remembered to take it out the car. Marvellous. Again this week. Are we shocked? Are we heckers like? Onions turn now. Ooh, sprinkle, sprinkle. Ooh. It's alright, just, you know, falling over bricks and stuff. Right, so I'm going to give the rest of these other bits a little tinkling of water, because like I say, it's going to rain later on in the week. Then I am going to go to see Mr. G because I owe him the money for that compost from last week. And then I think we're going to sow some more seeds. What do you reckon? Yeah, let's do it. Right then, peoples. So I've paid my debt to Mr. G at the shop. So last job of the day, I think today, is planting some more seeds. So we're in the first raised bed that I made. It is quite soggy, but it does have drainage holes. It's not too bad. I mean, that other one's pretty soggy and those carrots are coming up okay, and so are the spring onions. So I'm just going to give it a tickle over. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not like soggy like drenched or anything. It looks okay. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay with this. So I'm going to just plant some spinach. I don't know if you can see that. Zoom in if not. So I'm just going to do some spinach on just this one side, and then have a think about what I'm going to do on the other side, because it's quite a large area and I don't need an absolute crap ton of spinach as much as I do enjoy it. So yeah, trying to get comfy. At least it's strong and can hold my fat weight. So right, let's get this done. So I'm not going crazy or anything, just just give it a tickle over, make it a bit looser. Right, let's see if I can do this without falling in, because you know what I'm like. Just make a couple of rows. I'll go from roughly in the middle. Crikey, I nearly fell in. Oh god, this is going to be fun. Because I can't really go around to the side without sitting on the other side of the actual raised bed itself. And then I'd have to move you guys. It's just, no, it doesn't make sense, does it? So I've made 4 little rows. Oh, the sun's coming out again. I'll just chuck a few seeds in each one and we'll hope for the best. I'm not covering this because I'm not overly hopeful that it'll grow. This only gets a bit of sunlight each day when the sun is actually out. So anyway, see if I can get this bag of seeds open. These are actually quite big seeds. See if I can stretch over and show you look how big they are. They're actually really, really big. So easy enough to sow, hopefully, she says. Oh, one's escaped. I'll get you in a minute because I can see you. You're big enough. Right, let's get some of these puppies in. Oh, can you hear the birds singing? You know why that is, don't you? Because the bird seed feeder thing is empty. It's only been 1, 2, 3 days since I was last here and it's empty. I fill it every single time I come. They are so greedy. I mean, you know, you're gonna have to start portioning it out. Right, that's the first row done. And the start of the next row. Now let's see if we can get that escape seed. Waste not, want not, and all that. Nearly done. Oh, just missed the top. Stretch. Oh, crikey. Right, let's get these few that I don't need back in here. There we go. Right, let's get you to have a look before I cover them over. Alright guys, so I've done 4 rows of spinach because I love the stuff. It's absolutely gorgeous, especially in ricotta and anyway. So I'm going to show you the seeds real quick, and then we're going to get them covered over, and I need you to, you know, do that thing that I say all the time. And we'll see what happens. Let's have a look. There you go. Plenty of seeds in there. At least a couple should germinate, I'm hoping. Remember. Right, let's get these puppies covered over. Right, I'm actually going to finish here today because I'm quite comfortable. So thanks for joining me today. Just a quick reminder of what we've done, because I'm trying to remember, I've been here that long. Oh yeah, so we managed to get 3 barrows full of the like wood chip type stuff. That stuff is going to be great. It's going to break down and be, you know, really good to use as mulch, and then I can replace it in terms of the paths. Let me see if I can just spin you around so you can see and remind you. There you go. I've also put some extra membrane by the plum tree. I'm not going to show you that, it's not very exciting. We've planted some flower seeds and we've just done some spinach as well. So yeah, it's been a good little morning, and the sun is now blinding me. But you know, it's a good thing that it's out. So yeah, it's been a good little morning, I think. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I've forgotten to mention. No, we may, I probably have. But anyway, thank you for being here with me today with Allotment Newbie. Great to have you as always, and I look forward to seeing you next time. So from me, Allotment Newbie, I say goodbye. I'll see you later.